Hi, this is Brad Linder with Lilliputian, and I've got here a box from MSI. Which should be the MSI Wind U135, which is released a little bit earlier this year. This is a demo model that I was sent to review, so it seems to be coming in the retail packaging, but this is an open box unit, so it might look slightly different if you get a retail version. The box is pretty nice, gives you a pretty good idea of what the laptop looks like and some of the features, including the screen size, keyboard, has a long battery, it says. Around the sides, not really too much useful info there. Basically the same pattern on the back. And here on the shipping label we've got some more information that this is the U135. It's an Intel Atom N450 processor, 10-inch screen, silver and black design, 250GB hard drive, 1GB of RAM, 802.11bgn Wi-Fi, and Bluetooth 2.1, and it runs Windows 7 Starter Edition. Has a 6-cell battery. So let's take a look inside. On the top we've got the laptop. Let's just set that aside for a second here. Let's see what's underneath here. Power brick. Power cable. Again, these look like they've been used before. They probably either come in plastic or have a twist tie on them normally. And battery. It's a fairly large battery. It's a 6-cell battery, 5200 milliamp hour, 58 watt hour. So it should provide some pretty good runtime. Has some little rubber feet on the bottom, so that when your laptop rests on the table, it shouldn't scuff it up or anything. We've got CE compliance booklet, some drivers on a DVD, warranty, and a quick start guide. Let's see. It looks like when we remove the plastic, and insert the battery. Okay, so a quick look around the sides. We've got fairly colorful ports here. We've got VGA, microphone and headphone, a flash card reader, SD card size, but it might take some others as well. One USB port on this side, and Ethernet. Nothing on the back except the battery. We've got 2 more USB ports and a power cable and a lock port. A vent over here. And nothing across the front. As you can see, the speakers are on the bottom here, and a couple of, actually a lot of ventilation here. We've got a vent, 4 vents total there. What you don't see on the bottom are any access panels, which means that you're going to have to dissect this computer a little bit if you want to upgrade the memory or the hard drive. Some information here on the bottom. Nothing we didn't see in the box. The lid has sort of a shiny feel to it, but it doesn't seem very prone to fingerprints or smudges, and that's because it sort of has a almost 3D textured pattern where there's a shiny layer, but beneath the shiny layer is the actual pattern where you see sort of gray lines moving around, and of course the MSI logo. On the inside here, we've got a number of status LEDs. Sort of that same pattern that's on the lid is on the touchpad, which is a little bit off-center. Actually, is it? Yeah, it's a little bit off-center. So it's centered just below the keyboard, but the keyboard is a little to the left. Some information about the computer again here. Again, nothing we didn't see on the box. Energy Star compliant, Intel Atom, Windows 7. Keyboard looks pretty nice. It's a chiclet or island style keyboard, and I'll take that phone call in a minute. So it's a chiclet or island style keyboard, which means that they're flat keys with a little bit of space in between each key. The keys could be a little bit larger, but the spacing makes it around 90-95% size of a full-size keyboard, so it's pretty similar to a lot of other netbooks that I've seen so far this year. The area around the palm rest is a little bit glossy, but again doesn't seem to be too much of a fingerprint magnet. I'm not as convinced about this black space, this bezel around the display, which looks like it shows a little bit of glare and it might attract fingerprints. I'll have to put that to the test. We've got a webcam and a microphone up here at the top, and it's a 10.1 inch 1024 by 600 pixel display, which is glossy, which means you're going to see a fair amount of reflection in it, as you can probably already see here. You can see the camera. Size-wise, pretty good. Similar in size, I'd say, to an Asus ETC 1005 PE. See if I have another 10-inch netbook around here that I can compare it with. Here's the Samsung NB30, and the Samsung actually is a little bit wider than the HP or than the MSI here, but pretty similar in size, I would say. The MSI comes up just a little bit higher in the back. Also has a higher capacity battery though. But yeah, so about average size for a 10-inch netbook. Feels pretty good. And yeah, I mean, I could probably do, like I said, with a little bit less space between the keys and slightly larger keys, but I have a feeling it'll be pretty easy to type on. So that's a first look at the MSI Wind U135. I'll be testing this out over the next couple of days, and stay tuned to this YouTube channel and to littleputing.com for more information and a complete review.